Hi guys, you can't see my face this time. My hair is hanging in it more, so, yeah. I don't know, I'm assuming when my friend said, I can see your face, he was talking about the fact that my bangs are out. Well, yeah, now I put them in my face, because I don't like my face, so, yeah. So, this is probably going to be more like a rant, because I'm kind of annoyed. Trying to hold the camera so I don't. Yeah. So yesterday I met with one of my friends pretty much all day. Now I drive because I have a license. My friend does not have a license. He's my age. He's 19. Does not have his license. He has taken driver's ed, so that's another. He's taken driver's ed. He doesn't have a license. Now I don't mind driving. I honestly don't really mind driving. When the people I'm driving with, yeah, I have friends who don't have their license, but they are younger than I am. I've had friends, like, while they were in driver's ed, I drove her. I have plenty of friends, no big deal. No, I didn't get my driver's license right away. I think I got mine, like, my junior year, or the end of my junior year, I don't remember. But I did get it later. Now, let's look at it, though. We are out of high school. I mean, I'm 19. He's 19. We should probably have our license by now. So I always have to drive when we hang out. Unless one of our other friends drives. There's that one. Then he's like, begging for something yesterday. So, whatever. So yesterday when we were hanging out, he doesn't have a job right now, but he used to have a job. He worked through a temp service or whatever. I'm not going to say the name of that. I don't think it really matters. I'm just not going to. I don't know. No one would really know what I'm talking about. But it's like a temp service kind of thing around here. And I'm assuming, yeah, that's what that is. And he worked for the city. Like, he cleaned up, weeds and stuff and parks. And, he got fired because he lost his temper. So I guess he got pissed and, like, just walked out or whatever. So, and it's like, I have a lot of issues with this one said friend. He's a good friend, but I feel like he's all like, oh, I can't handle my own money. I'm like, you're 19. Because I'm like, you need to get a bank account instead of going to Walmart to cash your check. Which, it's nice that Walmart has that option, but you do have to pay every time you cash a check. It's only a couple bucks, if that, but I said you should get a bank account, and I just suggested my bank just because you have a minimum balance of $5. I think it's ridiculous. I was at a bank, I had to have a minimum balance of $100. It was ridiculous. That's why I switched banks. But my friend, always like, oh, I'm going to use my mom's account because I can't handle my own money. I'm like, dude, you're 19. You should probably be learning how to handle money at this age. It's kind of ridiculous. You're a pretty girl. I'm sorry, my cat's distracting me just as she's planning. I'm sure that's what she wants. So I'm like, dude, you should really be able to handle your own money. You're 19. It's something you're going to have to learn to do. Because it's one of those things, like, to me, I look at it like, when you're young, like, when you get money, you just spend it. And that's what we get. He would always give his mom the money he needs for, like, help pay for rent and stuff. Because his mom needs help at the time with no problem. He wants to live there, he has to help out. He'd always pay his mom, and then he'd just go out, and he'd pretty much spend all his money in a couple days. Which, I think that, honestly, if you're paying for what you need, if you're paying for what you need, and you can choose, but it's at the same time, it's like, then he complained that it's like, I need a phone or something, and he, it's kind of annoying, but yeah, now his mom has 2 jobs, so, because they had to move, but now his mom has 2 jobs. My friend does all the work around the house. He does all his work, housework and stuff. That's kind of yours to keep. And then his mom will get mad at him saying he needs a good job, And now, I will put it in for him. He does get applications and stuff. It's not like he's not doing anything. But the other day, he was like, hey, can you take me down to that temp service place and stuff? And I needed to go take care of something too. Like, I have to run some errands, something too. And I'm like, well, if you go with me, then let's try and do that. And now, my mom and I are going to go see a movie today. We're going to go see Jack and Jill, so, and we always go to dinner on Tuesdays. We always do stuff on Tuesdays, and so I told her, no, I can't hang out today. She was like, I really need to get this done. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't think I can, because Mom and I are going to a movie, and we always go to dinner on Tuesdays. And we're like, oh, well, we made plans, but I might get kicked out of my house, but it's not like it matters. This is where I get angry. I'm like, I told him, this is not working for me, but I told him, like, I'm sorry. It's like, I'm sorry you don't have a car and whatnot, but it's not my responsibility. It is not my responsibility to do this. I can help him when I can, but it's not my responsibility to drive him to where he needs to go. You know, I didn't say this, but I feel like if his mom really needs him to get a job, then she's going to do a little more to help him with that if he needs to get there. I can't just take him wherever, you know, whenever I want. I don't have my own car. I can't take the car whenever I want. I don't control things. I don't even know where I'm going to move it today. Oh, well, I'm sorry, you know. I told him he can't put not getting a job on me. He can't put getting kicked out of his house on me because, you know, I hate being looked at like a taxi service. I'm not a taxi service. Again, I don't mind driving, and sometimes I may ask for gas money. I never really ask him for gas money, unless he asks me to take him to multiple places that are out of the way, you know. Because my friend lives very close by, like literally, like he lives 2 minutes away. Like, I can drive there in real quick. I could even walk there in like 10 minutes. So I never asked him for gas money, but I don't like being looked at like a taxi service. I'm like, I'm your friend. I'm not your taxi service. I didn't say this. I didn't want to come off to me. I just didn't want to come off like, dude, don't blame me for not getting a job. Don't blame me for not having a job. Don't blame me for not taking you to the place because it's not my fault. You know, I look at it like, you know, he can catch a bus. You know, if his mom really wants him to get a job, then she'll give him a couple bucks so he can get on the bus and stuff. Like, he needs to not just rely on me. I mean, I'm willing to help people out. Like, now, if this was a matter of, like, his mom, if there was no other way that he could get there, like, his mom was sick or something, and there's no way, I know she works all day, but, you know, if she has a day off, she could take him, you know. I look at it like, if she really wants this, you know, like, if my mom really wanted me to do something or really needed me to get something done, she would take me. Like, if I need to get something done somewhere and she's, you know, she's the one who really needs me to do it, she'll probably help me figure out how to do it, you know. It's not like here, you know, you're on your own, but you need to do this, but I'm not going to help you in any way in which you need help. I don't know, my biggest thing is that he doesn't have a license, and I look at it like, you know, I'm not a taxi service. I'm cool with driving. If you want to hang out, you know, a lot of times I'll suggest going places. But I'm not a taxi service, damn it. That's something that really just pisses me off. So, yeah, I'm sorry if I, like, was looking off, because I'm holding the camera at a really, like, trying to get a comfortable angle. So I'm sorry if I was, like, looking this way the whole time. But it's my friend. I don't know, I'm just kind of pissed off. I'm like, my friend needs to, like, get into gear. Because he's the type of person that he'll go from being all carefree, and then one minute you ask him, if you ask him to do something, he'll be like, oh no, I can't, I have a responsibility, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, he'll be like, hey, you want to hang out, you want to do this, that, at obnoxious times, and I'm totally cool with it. But then if I do the same thing, he'll be like, oh no, I have responsibilities, I can't do that, I need to get a job, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, really, dude? Really? You know, it pisses me off, like, or he'll very much be like, why are you pestering me so much when he's Mr. like clingy? It's really annoying. And he'll act, like, dude, I once told him, like, dude, don't flatter yourself. It's like, what is the fascination with me? Because I asked him to hang out a couple days, and I'm like, hey, you know, let me know when you're free, whatever, you know. And he's like, what's your fascination with me? And I finally told him, like, dude, don't flatter yourself. Just because someone asks you to hang out or takes interest in spending time with you doesn't mean to have some creepy crush on you. He's very, I don't know, sometimes he drives me insane. Sometimes I don't know why I hang out with him, but sometimes I don't even know. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it now, because now I'm just trailing off. But yeah, I'm not a taxi service. I'm a friend, I'm not a taxi service. Unless, you know, yeah, hey, you pay me, I'll take you somewhere, but yeah, that's not the case. Bye guys.